welcome back to my channel. If you are new, then please do not forget to subscribe and check out all my other videos. This video, as usual, is sponsored by nurses.co.uk, who have great blog posts about nursing jobs and the experiences of other nursing students and qualified nurses. They have a load of great content on their website, so all of that, as usual, will be linked in the description below. As you can tell by the title, this video is going to be about 5 student nursing secrets that I've come up with. It's kind of a mix of secrets slash tips slash myth busters, which I feel like will help you guys, particularly if you're just starting out now, because I know a lot of you are. So I'm just gonna get right into the video. My first one is, I think it is a bit of a secret in a way, because a lot of people before you go into nursing will tell you the complete opposite of this, but you can have a life. And I say this in all of my videos because a lot of people see nursing as a degree or as a career as something that's just the end of your life. Like, you've got no time, you can't do anything fun or social, but you really can. Especially as a student, you still want to enjoy that kind of student life, being social, being with your friends, even your family. So I think that is a little bit of a, I guess you could call it a secret, that you actually can have a life. Before I started the course, people did say to me, oh, like, you're going to study nursing, oh my gosh, you're going to have no time, you're going to be studying all the time, you're going to be working all the time. Like, yeah, obviously it's a very busy course, everyone knows it's a very busy course, like, you get what you sign up for, but you still have time to do whatever you enjoy, you still have time to work if you want to or if you have to. It's not the end of the world, and I don't know why people have that perception of nursing that it's just the end of the world, because obviously it is very time consuming, but you can have a life. I'm just gonna give you that one for free. You can. I just hate the way that people place these kind of stereotypes on nursing students and how we're just all closed away, left out. Obviously there are going to be things that you're going to have to miss because our timetables are very unique to the average uni student, but you can still do things that you want. It's all about making time, and I've obviously mentioned this in my other videos. If you've already seen them, then you will know, but yeah, that's my first one. Number 2, I feel like a lot of people know before they start their nursing course, because this is something that people will obviously tell you before and something that you will know if you've researched the course before applying, is that you do get thrown into the deep end. The knowledge that you have to have as a nurse, it's constantly growing, it's constantly building, so it's a bit obvious that in 3 years you can't learn all of that content. You're not going to be an expert at everything, so it is quite fast, it goes really quickly. Like, I still can't believe I'm already in 2nd year of children's nursing. There is a lot to learn in a short space of time. 3 years is a really short space of time to learn about all the kind of fundamentals you need to qualify as a nurse. So you will be thrown in the deep end, but I feel like a lot of people think that you'll be thrown in the deep end and just left to try and swim on your own. That is not true. You will be given so much support, and I know for myself, I can speak for Kings, that they do give you so much support. You can always contact someone by email, or if you're in a lesson or a lecture, they're happy to talk to you after, or they're happy to take questions during the lecture. They're happy to communicate with you if you're struggling. They're not going to judge you if you're struggling. Like, there is so much support out there. If you need external support, mental health support, there's so much for you, that you're not just left on your own. And I think that's something that a lot of people have come to me and said they're scared about, like the workload and not knowing anything and not being able to cope, but there is support. Like, you're not on your own. You can have other people that will help you. You can have extra sessions. You can have that time to practice, and you can have that support and placement as well. Like, everywhere you go, every part of the course, there is someone there to support you. So I think it's really important to not forget that, to ease your worries before you start the course if that's something you're worried about. Number 3, this one is really important for the uni side of the course, and it's about note taking. Please don't be that person that copies every single word from the PowerPoint, especially now because we're not in physical lectures. Don't get up the PowerPoint on your phone or get up the recorded lecture on your laptop and copy it word for word, or like listen to it and write every word you hear. Don't do that. That is the worst way to learn. You're not going to learn anything. You're just regurgitating information, and that is just, it doesn't work. It just doesn't work. All you need to do is, of course, read the whole thing, make sure you're not missing out on any information, but the key to note taking as a uni student, not even just as a nursing student, as a uni student in general, is to be very precise. Only write down the key bits of information. If the lecturer points out on a slide that you don't need to record or remember everything, and that only certain pieces of information are important, pay attention to that. Make sure you're listening, but don't write down everything, because 1, you're not going to remember everything. 2, you don't need to remember everything. And 3, you only need the important parts. If you try and remember too much, it's not going to stay in your mind, and that's just the worst way to revise. Note-taking everything is the worst way to revise, trust me. So just take the key bits of information and just repeat them. Just repetition is the key for revision, honestly. That is the biggest secret for revision and being an effective learner. Number 4. This is related to placement more so, and this is a bit of a myth buster as well. A lot of people just think, oh my gosh, nursing, I couldn't do that, it's so depressing, it's so gory, it's this and that. It's not always negative. You're gonna obviously see some really ill people. You're gonna see some stories that don't come out as positive as you may want them to. You're gonna see a lot of people very upset, but it's not always like that. I think people think that everything in nursing is depressing, everything is sad, everything is just sad stories, and it's not always like that. It's an extremely rewarding thing to do. Some of the things that you do, you will sort of feel so proud of yourself for, even just making a patient smile, making them laugh, you know, making them feel better, helping them calm down. Like, it's so rewarding, and some people put such a negative light on nursing. Again, I'm going to tell you this for free, it's not always sad. You're not always going to leave your shift feeling emotionally drained. Sometimes you're going to leave and think, you know what, I had a great day. You might even be laughing your way through your shift. You just never know what's going to happen, and I think that's the kind of nice thing about nursing. You never know what to expect. But my 4th secret is that it's not all doom and gloom. So just remember that. Don't expect the worst always. Just go in with an open mind. My 5th thing, I think this is probably the biggest kind of secret I have, or that I could come up with, because I did kind of struggle to think of ones that I thought would be useful. But your perspectives in life will change so much literally as soon as you start nursing, or as soon as you go on placement. Like, I didn't expect this before I started the course, but your outlook on life will change so much. And I don't really know how to explain this, because you can never really know until you experience it, and until you think, oh wow. Because through nursing you meet a lot of people and a lot of patients and a lot of families, particularly with children's nursing, that come from all walks of life. You've got a lot of children maybe being watched under safeguarding. They may have kind of domestic issues at home, might be really, really sick, or have a lot of mental disabilities, physical disabilities. It just really makes you look at life differently, and it really makes you feel a lot more grateful for what you have, and it makes you just look at other people differently, and how you treat other people and what you say to other people, because you never know what someone's been through. So it makes you very sensitive to how you react in social situations as well, and how you speak to other people. Not that you were a bad person before and then all of a sudden nursing makes you an angel. Like, it just makes you see things differently. And I don't know if I'm explaining this right, but honestly, if you know, you know. That's all I can say. But that is something that I never knew before, so I think that is definitely a big secret that I'm revealing to you all. But yeah, that's my 5 secrets. I'm hoping that you guys are learning something new, or finding out something new about the course, and I'm hoping you will learn to realise that these things were things that you didn't know before you started, and then once you do start, I hope that, you know, you come to realise that they are actually true. I also think it's really important to bust myths about nursing, all the negative myths about nursing, because they're just not right, and it puts a really bad light on the profession, and it's just not good. But yeah, that is it from me. Those are my 5 student nursing secrets. I hope the video was useful for you guys. Don't forget to check out nurses.co.uk, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!